Hi everyone, I'm Tash. I've been getting a lot of requests recently for chair yoga or chair stretches to help ease some of the tension that's built up in the body from kind of sitting in hunched back over devices, working on laptops the whole day. And this is Dexter. As you can see, he's my dog. He might be popping in and out of the video. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position for this 10 to 15-minute stretch, which you can do at any point during the day, anytime you need a little bit of a zhuzh up through the body. Start with the knees hip width apart, feet hip width apart, hands resting on the knees or the thighs. And you want to try and maintain an elongated spine, but there's some relaxation through the shoulders as well. So there's no rigidity through the shoulders. We're going to start by breathing a few full breaths. Deep, controlled breathing is really helpful to ease tension through the muscles. So the more you're breathing fully and relaxed, in a relaxed manner, the easier it is to get deeper into those stretches. And let's take a few breaths in and out together. So nice slow breath in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. And let's take that 2 more times. Inhaling, try not to force the breath here, nice and slow. And then exhaling through your mouth, letting go, letting go, letting go. Let's take that for 1 more breath in. Exhale, see if you can slow the exhale, slowest breath out today. Continuing to breathe in and out through your nose, and we're going to start to incorporate a little bit of movement through the body. So let's start. Reach the arms down either side of your chair. As we inhale, we're going to reach the arms out wide and all the way up and overhead, shoulder width apart. And then exhale, flip the palms away from each other and then sweep them all the way back down. We're going to do that a couple more times in time with your breath. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhaling, soften, relax the arms down. And we're not kind of flinging the arms here up and down. We're not in a kind of, what's it called, an aerobic exercise class. We're just trying to go nice and slow, getting deep into those shoulder blade muscles. Let's take that 1 more time, breathing in. And then exhale out. Lovely. And this time we're going to take a hold of the chair on the right-hand side. As we inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. Find length through the left side of the body. Exhale, bend into that right arm and pour the body all the way over towards the right. Lengthening out through the left side of the body. Relax that left shoulder down the back of the body. Soften through the chin. Soften through the eyebrows. Take a breath in. And a breath out. And as we inhale, float back through center, left arm comes down. We're going to swap sides. Left hand takes hold of the chair. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. And then with the relaxed shoulders, we're going to side bend over towards the left. So again, let's try not to reach too far. We want to try and maintain some sort of relaxation through the body. You don't have to go too far in each stretch in order to feel the benefits. Once you've found a sweet spot on your side bend, we're going to take a nice slow breath in. And a breath out here. Lovely. We're going to take that 1 more time each side. So as we inhale, opposite arm reaches up, left arm reaches high. Exhale, side bend over towards the right. Inhale, come back through center, opposite arm reaches up. Exhale, side bend over towards the left. Lovely. Then as we inhale, we're going to come back through center, arm reaches down. Exhale, cross the right leg all the way over the left. So both thighs are touching. Almost like you're kind of sitting cross-legged. Sitting with your legs crossed. Left hand comes onto your right knee or right thigh. Right arm reaches behind you. You can grab a hold of the chair or rest the hand behind the bum. Take a breath in, lifting up through the crown of the head. We don't want to lift up through the chin as well. You want to keep the chin tucked, length through the back of the neck. And then exhale, feeding the chest over towards the right. Take a gentle seated twist. Maybe the head starts to look over your back shoulder. That's another option if it feels okay for your neck. If there's any kind of rigidity or any stiffness through the neck or the shoulders, just move the neck into wherever feels comfortable for you. Just make sure you're breathing. Nice slow breath in. Exhale here. So each exhale is an opportunity to relax even more into the stretch. Soften the shoulders, soften the jaw, soften the eyebrows. Let's take one more inhale and an exhale here. Now we're going to ease ourselves back through center, uncross the right leg, and we'll do that on the other side. So left leg crosses over the right hand comes to rest on the left knee or left thigh. We're going to reach that left arm behind us, maybe grab a hold of the chair. You might just rest the hand behind the back of the bum. Take an inhale, lifting up through the crown of the head. Remember to keep the chin tucked, and then exhaling, twisting over towards the left. And again, we're not pushing into anything that feels painful or uncomfortable here. See if you can just relax into the stretch. Take a breath in and a breath out. One more inhale and then exhale here. Lovely. Ease yourself back through center. We're going to uncross that left leg, give it a little shake if you need through both legs, and then we're going to move into some hip stretches. So our hips tend to be a place that can tend to get a little bit tight, especially when we're seated on chairs for a long time. So we're going to draw that right knee in towards the chest first and interlace the fingers around the right knee or the right shin. Try not to lean back too much. That might happen sometimes. We're going to try and keep the spine lifted, relax the shoulders down the back of the body. As we inhale, see if you can draw that right knee a little bit closer in towards the body. Exhale, maybe you bring a little bit of movement into that right foot. Flex and point, a few ankle circles in one direction and the other. Let's remember to keep breathing. Nice slow breath in. And an exhale breath here. And then we're going to relax that right ankle. Bring the outer edge of the right ankle to rest on the left knee or the left thigh. So if you have a look down at your legs, it should be kind of creating a little triangle shape in between the legs. Going to keep a gentle flex through that right foot. Hands come to rest on your front knee or front shin. Going to take a breath in, lifting up through the crown of the head. Again, relax the shoulders. Exhale, maybe there's a little bit more space to hinge from the hips and fold forwards. So the more you bring the chest down, the deeper the stretch in through the right hip. So depending on how open you are through the right hip, you might even be able to dangle the arms in front of the shin and then keep reaching the fingertips low. Again, we're not pushing into anything that feels uncomfortable. I want you to stay somewhere that you can breathe, you can feel a little bit of a stretch, but it's not pushing into any pain or discomfort. Take a nice slow breath in. And a breath out here. Maybe we can sink a little bit lower. Maybe you're like, oh, Tash, doesn't feel quite good. Maybe you come a little bit further up. Let's take one more inhale. Keep flexing through that right foot. Then exhaling, lift yourself all the way back through center. We're going to really release that right leg all the way down and then repeat that whole sequence on the other side. So left knee draws in towards the chest. See if you can ease that leg in a little bit more by interlacing the palms in front of the shin or the knee. Try not to lean back too much, lifting up through the crown of the head. Take a breath in, just opening through that left hip. Exhale, maybe a few rolls with that left ankle in one direction and the other. Now, a few clicks here and there is fine, just as long as there's no pain or discomfort anywhere in the ankle or anywhere through the leg. And then once you feel like that movement is complete, we're going to relax that left foot for a moment and bring the outer edge of the left ankle to rest on the right knee or the right thigh. Now, I want you to keep a gentle flex in that left foot to protect that left knee joint. Hands come to rest on your front shin. We're going to take an inhale, lifting up through the crown of the head. And what I mean with that is that we're going to lift up through the crown, but keep the chin tucked, relax the shoulders. Exhaling, maybe we start to hinge from the hips and fold forwards. So it's almost like we're trying to peer over that front shin towards the direction of your right foot. Hands can come to dangle in front of that left shin. And you might find that one side feels different to the other. So you might be able to sink a little bit lower on this side, maybe stay a little bit higher. Take a breath in and a breath out here. One more inhale and an exhale here. Lift yourself all the way back up, release that left knee all the way down. Sit back in your chair if you want, and then we're going to move into the shoulders for now. So bending the arms and bring the fingertips to rest on the head of the shoulders. So making little tents or little teepees with the palms. And then as we inhale, just start to circle the elbows forwards, backwards, and down. Don't worry about how big the circles are, just as long as you're getting a little bit of stretch into the shoulder blades. If there's any pain or discomfort, making those circles a little bit smaller or more narrow. Once you've gone a couple of times in one direction, we're just going to change the direction of the circle. So elbow goes back, up, and then all the way down. Easiest way that you can stretch out and feel into the whole range of motion through the shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Take a breath in and a breath out here. Lovely. And then once you feel like this movement is complete, we're going to relax the arms and the shoulders. Hands come down onto your knees or thigh, and just start to circle the neck here very briefly over the shoulders. It's almost like you're rotating the head into a gentle circle above the shoulders. And again, a few clicks in there, here and there is fine, just as long as there's no shooting pain or discomfort anywhere near the neck or the shoulders. And there's no kind of correct way to do this. So just see what feels good for you. And then once you've gone a couple of rounds in one direction, you might want to change the direction of the circle. Take a nice slow breath in and a breath out here. Lovely. Then ease yourself back through center. And we're going to end with a standing stretch at the back of your chair. Sorry to take you out of your chair, but this is a really nice stretch for the front of the armpit. So you're going to stand at the back of your chair. Hopefully your chair's got a seat. And then you're going to take a nice big step back, about arm's length back. And then rest the back of the elbows on top of the chair. So you've got a little bit of space here in between the upper arms for your head to sink down. You might bring the palms together. They might stay shoulder width apart. And then depending on how your back is feeling, the front of the body is feeling, you might be able to take a little step back with the feet and then sink the head a little bit lower. So really feeling into that stretch of the front of the armpits, the front of the chest here. Keep the fingertips reaching up as the head sinks low. Take a nice slow breath in and a breath out. And 2 more breaths in here. A nice little stretch out for the front of your armpits and your chest. Take 1 more inhale. Ooh, this one always feels so good for me. And then exhaling, bend the legs. Press down through the back of the elbows. Use the hands to lift yourself all the way back up. We're going to come back into our chair here. And we're going to end just like we started by taking a few full breaths. So we always start and we always end with a nice relaxed body. So take a nice slow breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Let it go. 1 more inhale. Try not to force the breath. It's almost like you can't even hear the breath that's moving through the body. And then exhale, slowest exhale today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated, and I'll see you very soon for some stretchy, slow vibes.